Alright, so I'm just making a real quick video. Here I'm gonna go over some rules of my second channel. This will probably go same with my first channel as well, even though I don't like voiceover comics or anything. But I only do that on my phone. Since, yeah. Excuse me. Anyway, I decided to go over some rules I'll go over. Number one, I basically been talking about for a while now, and yeah. Alright, number one. Do not beg me to do a part 2 of a comic I randomly voice over, because the comics I usually find are on TikTok, usually. So, yeah, I mostly do, like, Dandy's World comics. It was a Forsaken comics, but since, like, the freaking game is, like, literally not surviving anything, I stopped doing that, honestly. And, so I'll just be honest here, like, please do not, so I've been kind of, like, doing some Dandy's World comics. I haven't done them in a while. I've been kind of, like, doing, like, random OC lore, or just, well, not only that, because I lost motivation, and, because of school and all, and, yeah, school's been kind of keeping me from posting recently. So, yeah. Alright, number 2, actually, before number 2, the reason why, I don't want so many of y'all wanting a part 2 is only because I do not own the comic. I've told y'all this a couple of times, and yeah, I'm aware that there's a lot of people who are new to my channel, or new to my second channel, and don't know about my first one, probably. And, and I know that, like, a lot of y'all have been asking, please do a part 2. I am not doing a part 2, because I do not own the comic, and sometimes the person who did that comic could be on TikTok or just found in Devin. I don't really do Devin and art comics, because I don't want to steal people's art. Well, I don't want to, like, voice over it, honestly. Only because, like, I don't go on Devin and art very much. And then we got, like, freaking, and so all I do is just voice over comics on TikTok. So recently, like, things, for example, like, the FXNN comic I did, by Charles MB, a YouTuber and a TikToker. You can go find him on TikTok and YouTube. I don't know about I don't think I'm gonna tag him in this video, but I did voice over it. And yeah, I gave credits in the beginning. And I do know, like, when I first voiced over the Whatever This Is comic series by Poilubsu, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She's also a TikToker. She made a Dandy's World comic series. Well, she's been making Dandy's World comics and animations. I'm basically just saying this. So, I did say that I do not own the comic, and I put in my second channel's bio that I do not own any of the comics at all. Because I don't, and because I did not make them. My art style does not look like that, actually. So, and no, if you have TikTok, please don't go begging the creator who made the comic I randomly voice-overed for no reason at all. Like, don't go begging. What the Who's that? It's just the nameless player. That it was Pixel Protos OC for a sec. Please don't go begging the creator of the comics that I voice over to make a part 2, because I said this a couple of damn times, and a lot of y'all are probably just little kids who just want it more and want me to do the part 2 when I'm actually not the one who owns the comic. Honestly, I've been planning to do a little Dandy's World comic, except like the characters are Wings of Fire Dragons, because I've been drawing the characters as Wings of Fire Dragons. Like, if a fandom is usually like very popular and not like Steal a Brain Rot or like fucking Grow a Garden or anything, I usually draw the characters as Walk Dragons. I've been doing it with Forsaken characters, but I kind of like stopped since like Forsaken's not doing any good, honestly, from what I've heard from many videos. Though I don't know if that's actually true, but if it is, feel free to correct me or tell me if it is. I don't know. So yeah, if you like see a random comic, if you stumble across one of my videos, please read my freaking like me doing a comic dub video or whatever. Please read my bio, and because I think that might be good enough anyway. I'm just saying, like, please do not like beg me to do any comics I see on TikTok, because I don't own them. It only comes like a matter of if I want to voice over it, I'll voice over it, but sometimes I don't want to voice over them. Snoop. So yeah, that's just it. And yeah, I think that's rule number 1 for now. Rule number 2. You're allowed to use any of my OCs in one of your AUs, as long as you don't steal my art style or anything. Like, don't trace it, because I would rather not have my... Also, one thing, do not, like, repost my art, please. Like, don't repost my art without permission, because or even, like, any AMVs I do, please do not do that. Don't do that at all, please. Because if you do that without permission, I'll immediately tell you to take it down. This goes same with copying my OCs, because this has been a problem with everyone else who has their own OC and someone copies it for no reason. No, I don't think I've seen anyone copy my OCs before. I've discussed about this in several other videos, honestly. And, I'm just saying it again, just in case if y'all are thinking, oh, that morph is so cool, I'm gonna make a morph that looks like that. And then I'll just, like, steal it and pretend to be the YouTuber. No, please don't do that. Honestly, I used to pretend to be a YouTuber for no reason as a little kid, but that was, like, before I got Roblox. Yeah, I think it was, like, when I used to play Wildcraft, I would usually pretend to be a YouTuber for no reason at all. And I stopped doing that because I felt that was, like, really cringe. So yeah, please don't steal my OCs or anything. This goes same with, like, if I make creepypastas out of a game I play, please don't steal those as well. And again, I'm okay if you want to use my OCs in any of your AUs, honestly. Like, if you want to use any of my OCs in your AU, I'm okay with that. Just don't steal the art style. Don't do any of that. Alright. Number 3. do not copy any of my AUs. Honestly, I think this almost happened with Lotus when I made the Wings of Fire X Disney Villains AU. It's just a silly AU. Don't ask why. It's just an AU. Honestly, I just made it like that, I guess. I don't know why. It's nothing important. It's just a goofy little AU where Disney villains get teleported to, like, the Wings of Fire world. And basically are having issues with everyone, sorta. So it's just a goofy little AU. It's really nothing important. When, Lotus made that one video where, Spiderheart, like, I guess you could say took over, like, Julie's, like, world, not, like, in Julie's, like, universe of Wings of Fire, or whatever. I don't know what you would want to call it. I felt like Lotus was because that's kind of how The Unknown came out, like, when they awakened from their, like, 3,000 years of slumber, but instead not in the, I'm not gonna spoil it, they came, like, to Pyria, and instead instead of going to the Island of the Dragon Mind, because that's basically where the Unknown story actually originated from. And yeah, so there are AUs I had. The Black Heart Corruption AU, the Dragon Mind Massacre AU, and Frozen Pyria AU. Those are probably, like, the only AUs I literally focus on. Oh, and the Hybrid Trials AU. Yeah, that too. So the AUs you shouldn't copy from my channel, which I don't I post, like, some of it on my second channel. I've been kind of posting it on my first channel, though, which is Julie Raptor Dragon. This channel is Dragon Raptor Studios. I just said it backwards. I didn't put my, like, I just didn't put Julie in front of it. So don't, like, go and, like, excuse me. So don't, like, copy any of my AUs. Like, don't do any of that. I used to do, like, a Waspy Infection AU, but I stopped because, like, honestly, it was this thing supposed to be for, like, Wings of Fire beta content creators, but I stopped. And yeah, I kind of regret making that a freaking AU, actually. I regretted doing that, honestly. So, but still, don't take any of my AUs down. Don't, like, copy any of my AUs. The fatality was here. Sign is still there. I guess I kept that in. I thought they would probably get rid of it. And same with this one that says Bizzle. Damn. But yeah, just don't copy any of my AUs. Like, the AUs you shouldn't copy is the Dragon Mind Massacre, or the Black Heart Corruption, the Hybrid Trials AU, or Frozen Pyria AU. So don't copy any of those AUs. Also, don't copy, like, any random AU I make that I probably won't have any focus on. Like, the WolfX Disney Villains AU, or the WolfX Tawag AU, aka, The Amazing World of Gumball. Honestly, the Amazing World of Gumball X Wings of Fire AU is just a goofy AU, just like the Wings of Fire X Disney Villains. Same with the Nightmare Before Christmas one. That one, I don't think, because those are AUs I'm not focusing on. Not like any well, they have some angst, actually, but not, like, a lot of it. They're just being goofy and all. So don't, like, but still don't take any of my AUs. Like, don't copy them. Don't, like, copy any of those. Because I don't want any of that. What the heck? Is Lotus? Is that Lotus? Oh, never mind. That's not Lotus. Yeah. And here's the one I will say. Don't ask me to pin you. I can't pin on my phone because it's going to ask me for, like, it's going to ask me if I'm, like, 18 years old, and I do not want to, I don't want to deal, they should have just kept it as, like, you putting your phone number in without, like, the age verification, because I just find that kind of dumb and bullshit, actually. So, yeah, don't ask me to pin you on my phone. I can only pin your comments on my tablet if I think it's okay to pin you. Like, if I think it's funny, if I think your comment's a little funny, or if it has, like, a relatable point, I guess you could say, I'll pin it. But don't, like, go saying, oh, I'm first, pin me. No. Don't, because I dealt that with, like, so many people when someone else was first, and I literally made a community post just because, like, someone else was first before your comment, and you said, oh yeah, I'm first. That doesn't mean, like, and if I said, like, I'm sorry, but someone else, like, was first before you commented, and if you replied, then why didn't you pin them? Because that doesn't mean I should. Like, because, like, in my opinion, in my defense, I find it, like, very stressful for a person that can have the ability to pin comments. And yeah, that's how I see it, and I don't want to, like, deal with it on my phone. And I told this to so many people before, and yeah. And if you say, for any of those, like, little 9-year-olds who say, oh, pin me, I'm first. Like, if I'm, like, on this channel, like, I'm on this second channel of mine, I will immediately delete your comment. I don't mean to piss you off, but, like, I can't, like, pin comments on my phone, since it's gonna ask me for my ID, and oh my god, bro. Like, YouTube, why did you have to change it like that? Like, why did you? Because, like, it's bullshit. And, if you guys want to use my second channel's profile, that's okay, because, like, I guess it's because, like, I changed my first channel's profile into, like, a ghost. By the way, Lotus, if you want to, like, include, like, my profile in one of your, videos, you can use my first one. I don't really care if you want to use my second one. It's not like Ghost just randomly, oh, I'm just gonna, it's not like my OC Ghost just went, I'm gonna take over Julie's channel and, be spooky. Nah, it's not like she went, like, I mean, that's what she would say, but yeah. Sorry, I just had to bring up Ghost's voice. But yeah, that's it. So, yeah. That's all I gotta say for the rules of this channel. Honestly, I'm okay if you use my profile in your videos. Just don't, like, I don't know, steal the art. By the way, the profile picture of my second channel is not mine. That was drawn by Hornet. That was drawn by Hornet the Hivewing. I've seen her comment on my video. I think it's I don't know. I've seen her comment on my videos before, and, like, yeah, I'm okay if you do fan art. You don't need to ask me if you can make fan art. though, if like YouTubers, if other, yeah, I kind of like thought about this ever since. If YouTubers like, if you think YouTubers, if you think that YouTubers have to be asked if they can have that, if their fans can make fan art, honestly, I don't think they will honestly care anyway, but I think some YouTubers will probably mind if you do. I don't know why. That's just, I don't know, just some random thing. I don't know. Um so yeah, that's all. And I'll see y'all later. Oh, actually, before I go, I made a second account on my phone, and the user is Dragon Raptor underscore Studios. It doesn't have any numbers, so you don't have to put numbers. It's not a display name, by the way. So go ahead and search it up and look it up. If any of y'all like for Cat or Shamrock or even anyone else who is friends with me, go ahead and look it up if you want to. I can't play Wings of Fire beta yet on that account yet because it has to be 2 weeks old in order to play this. But yeah, that's it. I'll see y'all later. Bye.